sense of this is good storytelling. Like you want to know what your party members like. At the same time, like there's 12 guardians. Instead of each of their strength and how they're fighting, right? We fight against the ogre, which is pretty cool. They're low level, and that is pretty much it. We get to know where they're named from. It's establishing the party members as people that we care about. It's establishing people as they're red caps. So red caps are what? Red caps are extra, but they're still extra that matters. Um, okay. Then he has a story. We hear about the adventure that saved his life, which he didn't really save his life because no one would have fucked him up. And that's pretty much it. We hear the first of the Adamantium class. Adamantium class which are the strongest, but also it's super important because we have the reality of why he hired Momont. It's like you're cheaper than Adamantid and you're not stronger than Adamantites. This is why I needed you. We have more of the villain, and the villain this time is really cool because the main kid, so her being the main villain, she has this item and she knows that somebody can use it. The potion maker has a talent where he can use every single item. Like okay, well let's get him. And then she's looking for him. So on one side we got moments getting close to the people, but then you got somebody that's trying to kill those people. So it's actually quite cool. Getting destroyed by mosquito. We have the villain, their motivation, how they don't trust each other. It's not super interesting. So then we finally have the fight with the beasts. We have the fight with the beast, which is kind of cool. And then there's even some of my favorite moments. So we meet a she's super strong. She's a summoner. So you know, and it's establishing something that's kind of cool. So for example, we got her right, and we know we saved her. So now we see the village, and the village is quite unique because there's people that are there, but it's also goblins that are there. So they're cohabiting together, which is very rare in an anime. Um, First of all, second of all, it's just a good time because um, the character you care about, like the guy with the long hair, the one we want to save, right? He said it's enough of this girl. Like kind of important. We're seeing how the village is being trained, which is super super cool. Now the thing that we don't know is if he gave two horns, which can summon a goblin. We don't know if the goblins were natural or summoned. If they're summoned, they're serving a purpose. If they weren't summoned, they're not serving a purpose. So much like, yo, I'm gonna help you get the girl, which is actually pretty sweet. Because again, it's a guy that cares about his party member, even though they're NPCs. We have the meeting with the Chimera, which is super cool because the Chimera ends up being a specific race that is in the game. So it's like, okay, well, this is in the game, there was this race, right? And then we meet it, and we just recruit it. So the cool thing here is the first lie. In the first lie, he tells like, hey, I defeated the foe, but he didn't defeat it. He just want to recruit it. So this is how much he cares about his team and how important it is. It is the first instance of a choice between Lord Momont and Iron. So Lord Momont would have killed the beast, and would have used the beast to make himself stronger. He used the beast to make himself stronger. However, this is also cool because later on, him taking away this beast from the forest made a lot of animals that were supposed to be prey and afraid. It changed the ecosystem. So this is the first action that he does that really have consequences, which is cool in anime. So he fights it, but he doesn't really fight it, which is super cool. He says, hey, in my world there's a lot of you guys, and that's pretty much it. That is pretty much, oops, yeah. That is pretty much it. It's not super interesting, but again, we're first season, so then we're seeing that the mission is successful, and this is how it ends. This is how it ends. Sadly, I'm gonna have to leave. I can do one more because I'm at 10%. we have the villain finally find the places and like, yo, I need to kill you or I need to kidnap you. Then the whole team are like, we need to protect the guy with the long hair. We'll protect you, flee. It's also kind of cool because it establishes her as being the villain, but also doing villainous act. She directly is the enemy because she kills somebody. And then she says, okay, well, guess what? This guy is in danger. Now, this is the first time that it's going to do something that's truly villainous. What it does that it's truly villainous is that he's, it's like, I'm gonna help your grandson. But you're gonna have to give me everything that you want, everything that you have.